this video, I give you 5 different places that I go to for samples when making beats. Here we go. What's up everybody? Chris Punsalon here, back with another video. So I get a lot of questions every day about where I get my samples. So I'm gonna give you a list of the 5 different places that I go to for samples, and then at the end of the video, I'm gonna show you 5 different beats that I made with each sample. So starting with source number 1, and probably the source that I use most frequently, it is YouTube. YouTube has a bunch of great original compositions on there that you can rip and sample for your own beats. Here are a few search terms that you can start with: soul samples, lo-fi samples, guitar samples for hip hop, blues samples. Start with those. You'll find that the first few videos are playlists and you'll have hundreds of samples, no excuses. Source number 2, Pandora. Now, Pandora is a great way to find specific artists and artists that are related to that artist. Not as good as YouTube because you can't search specific songs, but you can search artists and then find the related artists, and then you'll go down the rabbit hole of artists that are in that same vein. Now, the only thing that sucks about Pandora is that you can't rip straight from Pandora unless you're recording your monitor internally. So if you find something on Pandora that you like, you're just gonna have to go back to YouTube, search the song, and use it that way. Now, if you don't know some artists that you can start with, here are a few that I like to search: Miles Davis, Eddie Kendricks, Soul Music, Minnie Riperton, and Lonnie Smith. Start with those, no excuses. Source number 3, record stores and thrift stores. Now, for a lot of younger people watching this channel, you guys may not be familiar with this method, and this method may seem a little tedious to you, but it's a great way to find rare samples, because a lot of the times when I go to record stores and I find records and I go back home and search them up on YouTube, a lot of the time they're not even on YouTube. So you already have an advantage over everybody looking for samples on YouTube, because you have something that has not been touched before, or at least not been touched by people that search for things on the internet. Me and Germ went to the record store, but I deleted all the footage on accident, so this is like a couple weeks later. This is the record that we have here. I'm about to record the samples, see what we can find. You're just gonna have to trust me when I said I went to the thrift store. Source number 4, WhoSampled. Now, WhoSampled is a website where they take songs and they just expose what the sample is of the song. Now, it's not a great way to find rare samples, obviously, because people have already used the sample that you're gonna search up, but it's a great way to challenge yourself if you wanna find samples that have been used before and flip it in a different way. So it's just a great way to spark some creativity and to challenge yourself to make beats that sound different. Source number 5, producer kit websites. Now, producer kit websites are great because when you buy kits from them, a lot of the times they'll have the tempo labeled, the key of the song, sometimes WAV file stems, and sometimes the MIDI files for extra manipulation. Here are a few websites that I've bought samples from in the past. Now, of course, I have samples also available. You can head to my website, chrispunsalon.com. I have a few sample packs up there. I just released a new sample pack called Las Vegas It comes with 50 different original compositions made by me. I include all of the MIDI files, I include all of the WAV file stems. Most of the tracks are labeled with the BPM and the key of the song, so it's easier for you to create and manipulate. I didn't mean to rhyme, but I just... All of these beats are also available on SoundCloud. My SoundCloud link will be in the description, or you can go to soundcloud.com/prodbychris. Again, that's soundcloud.com/prodbychris. That's gonna conclude this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to Ramiro, Black Shadow, Tiago, Saint Anthony, Jonna A, Zaya, Aman, Michael, Police, and My Stuff for these comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really wanted to make this video for the people that have been asking where I get my samples from. I hope this helped you guys. If you have any additional questions, please leave that down in the comments below. Also, if you have suggestions or feedback for this video, also leave that down in the comments below. I do reply to everybody unless it's spam. Thank you for paying attention. Please pay your producers, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Check, 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 check.